It's not really a great policy for anyone, I don't think. It's going to have a negative impact on both our economies because we'll be selling less and they'll be buying less.
I think that will impact the Canadian business a lot, and that will certainly impact different businesses. It might shut down few businesses, which have a detrimental impact on the overall society and the entire Canada.
It's very interesting that he actually implemented such policy because Canada is one of America's biggest trade partners. And at all, this policy will not really harm the Canadian producers and farmers, but rather it will probably harm the American peoples because they will be the guys paying the price of this tariff.
I mean, it's going to be negative for us. It'd be better if they didn't impose it, because obviously it's easier to do business without any kind of barriers like that. But I think ultimately it's going to end up hurting them more than us, and it might give us some opportunity to diversify and look at other trade partners who are not quite as beholden to the United States.
First of all, it obviously will make Canada's produce less competitive on an international scale. But also consider that this tariff, I think it's also imposed on Mexico's. This will just make all the products going into America being indifferent. So in the end, it will still, again, be American people's paying this price, not anyone else.
It's just going to cost more. Money's not going to go as far. Things are just going to be a little bit harder for everyone.
So as a consumer, right, if your business is getting impacted, right, within the country, right, it has overall economic impact, and that will trickle down to the normal consumer, which has to pay more price to buy products.
Everyone's going to feel this a little bit. You know, the U.S. is one of the biggest economies in the world, and if it's buying less, everyone's selling less.
At the end of the day, the global economy will persist and it will sustain. But the United States is, the biggest superpower in the world. And we do need to take stake of what they're doing.
It's still too early to say, right, how it will impact the global economies. He has to take the office, right? Once he take the office, people will understand, right? He might impose tariff on other countries too, right? So those countries will also be impacted, right? In a way, if they have to again pay more to export to US.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.